Hello there guys, Tykes TV here with Luke, thank you for joining if you have. So Ollie McBurnie finally completed a move to Barnsley last night. After the transfer window had shut, I'd finished the live stream and there was only Gary Gardner who we saw come to Oakwell. There were rumours speculating around Ollie McBurnie from all summer really. But finally, you know, he's signed on loan for the season from Swansea City. What do you guys make of this deal? You know, for me, we'll see how he is. You know, I've said about his goal scoring record, you know, that it's not the best, but let's judge a person after we've seen them for ourselves. I think he'll come. You know, I think he's a player Ecky's been after for quite a while, so I'm sure that we've got to trust Ecky in this. See how we go on with him. I'm quite looking forward to seeing him. You know. As I said, you know, Ecky, we've been after him all summer, so he must rate him. Yeah, we finally got the deal through. I was about to go to bed, checked it. I was like, oh God, if I'd have just held on with the live stream. But nevertheless, you know, Ollie has signed for the Reds, and I'm delighted to give that information to you guys if you've not seen it already. But yeah, on loan for the season. And we'll take it from there, whether he shines or not, whether we might sign him if he does, but we'll have to wait and see. I don't want to jump the gun too far yet. A couple of other deals went around, you know. We weren't really linked with anybody. Well, obviously Gary Gardner, I was quite pleased with that deal, that we managed to get that deal through. A lot of Villa fans that were on social media were saying they were glad that they got rid of Gary Gardner. For me, you know, he's a decent player, and I'm sure he'll play well for us, you know. Probably maybe not good enough to get into the Villa side, but good enough to get into the Barnsley side, and that's the difference in teams in this league. So Gary Gardner, you know, happy for him. Luke Steele has come back to the Championship. He's left Panathinaikos, and he's signed for Bristol City on a free. So Luke Steele back in the Championship after a couple of years out. You know, I think Steele will get a good reception when he comes back to Oakwell. I don't know if he'll be starting for Bristol City, but whether they've just signed him as cover. But you know, and great goalkeeper for us. You know, we're at the club for quite a number of years, so you know, I'm pleased that Steele is back in the Championship. Would I have had him back? I'd have probably had him back as cover, but with him being like 30, he's 32 now, 31. I can understand why the club haven't, you know, because I suppose he could have come on and then been the future goalkeeping coach, something like that, and maybe that would have given Nick Townsend the opportunity to then leave the club and go play first team football, which is what he's wanting really. We know Nick Townsend's wanting to push into the side, but unfortunately with Adam Davis playing so well, we can't really guarantee him that. So I suppose it would have gave Townsend a chance to be able to go on loan or sign for another club, but nevertheless, you know, Steele is gone and to Bristol, and wish him all the best, except for when they're playing us again. So yeah, in transfer rumours, you know, a lot of rumours were sprinkling around about Winall coming back to Oakwell, the fact that they'd seen him at Oakwell and stuff like that. Untrue, completely untrue. In the end, Winall has signed for Derby County on loan, with Jacob Butterfield from Derby going the other way on loan. All I can say is, we told you so, Sam. We told you so. You should never have left in the first place, and I'm disappointed. Was disappointed in you, but I'm also disappointed in how Sheffield Wednesday have treated you for what you've done with us. You know, I still feel that they treat you like this. It was a bad move all round for you. You should never have left. But what can you do? You made the decision. You've got to live with it, and it's going to happen quite a lot because, well, what can you do? But yeah, Winall to Derby, and the rumours about him coming back weren't never true. I wouldn't have had him back anyway. So that's my view on that. Yeah, there were quite a few rumours escalating all around about Sam and that, but ultimately we got our man. We got Ollie McBurnie and Gary Gardner. Happy with the two of them. We'll see them, I'm sure, against Preston in a couple of weeks' time, and whatever they're going to bring to the team, I'm sure they'll bring positives with Hecky having faith in these players. So delighted that we managed to get them on the board. You know, we've quite completely new set of players ultimately. And, you know, it's going to be an interesting season, and hopefully these players help us kick on to where we want to be, which is obviously above the relegation zone, because that's his aim, I think. And if we can do that, then all's well. And if we can get any higher, then everything after that is a bonus for us. So fingers crossed, you know, and we'll see what happens in the next coming weeks with the football season back on. Unfortunately, it is the international break, which I personally don't like. It really does. It does my head in, the international break, but what can you do about it? You know. But nevertheless, let's move on. Preston away next, and we'll see what happens during the course of the week leading up to that. With players, etc. So thanks for watching, guys. If you did, remember to subscribe if you liked, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys.